Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm so excited to be here live in my office and talking about inspired moments, how you can welcome the energy to change, to be inspired. And it is a welcoming, it is something that we actually have to consciously do. So I talk about this in my book, The Goddess You, and in my radio show, Angels Don't Lie. And if clients, if you've been to see me, I always say intent is your king. Intent is king or queen in our life. If our intent is set in the right direction to be in alignment with the divine, then we are in the right forward motion. And sometimes we just go to kind of a lackadaisical phase of living the everyday, staying in the day-to-day trudgery, almost like a Groundhog Day, over and over and over again. It seems like we can't get off that hamster wheel. So when we want change to come forth, we have to kind of invite it in. And the angels are always trying to help us and guide us. But of course, they can't interfere with what's God given us, which is our free will. They can, however, lovingly put signs and gentle guidance in front of our way. And these are the inspired moments I'm talking about. The little pieces of spark that come from, maybe watching a friend go through something and it sparks a change in you. Maybe hearing somebody's story that really resonates with you and causes you to do something different. How do we awaken? How do we allow that energy to move with us so we can remember, we can be inspired when we just are feeling alone and kind of isolated? And life happens. I mean, we get stuck. Illness comes in, our kids, jobs, cleaning the house, going to the grocery store, taking care of maybe elderly parents. Different things happen to bring us, out of that alignment, and then we get stuck. We get stuck in those things, and it's really that energy that can be perpetually the same. So, what do you do first? The first thing is to align with your intent, setting your intention that you are ready to receive, letting God know, throw me a bone, I'm open now. And be ready for the signs. Be ready for those bones. And they're not going to be great big ones. They're subtle changes. They're like watching this video. For some reason, you clicked on it. You opened it because you knew you needed something different. And you'll get inspired to make a change. It's finding a book that falls off the shelf. And you're like, oh, look at this book. This is an amazing book. Actually, this book I just happened to pick up the shelf was one of those books for me, by Carolyn Miss, Anatomy of the Spirit. It just spoke to me. I had to have it, and I devoured it because I needed it. My soul was ready to be inspired. I set the intent, and then it came. It was really lovely. So you can do that too. You can welcome it in. Your intent. Number one thing. Intent is king. Intent is queen. Boom. Beautiful. So, what's next? The next step is your prayers, is praying without a connection to the outcome. Praying for gentle guidance. Please lead me out of this, area I'm in, whatever that area is. So, whether it's a block, whether it's, whatever it is, maybe it's a relationship issue. Asking for help so you can move in the right direction, in the love direction, cleaning up our own relationship with the divine so we can have a good relationship with ourself is the number one thing. Relationship with self. It's really important. So today I thought I would pull some cards. I did this last night on the radio show with my friend Pam Picard, who joined me. And if you didn't get a chance to listen live, go to my website at www.jeanniestreet.com and listen to the last podcast in it with Pam Picard. She is a medical Reiki master. She tells her whole story of working with her son who had a brain tumor and how this worked to spark an opening for her. This sadness, this big thing that she had to go through actually sparked the beautiful journey into the healing world, and how she became a healer, and she helps people now, and she works in such a divine way, such a lovely person. So Pam, my lovely guest, brought her cards, and she said, can I pull a card if you do readings on air? And I said yes, and I love this. So I'm going to borrow it because I think it's a wonderful way to bring in an inspired moment, you know, a little extra. I always end my readings usually with my card deck, which is an angelic tarot deck, which is really lovely, and it always answers the rest. It always kind of fills in the blank from the reading, and it's always always a lovely message. So today I'm going to use these angel cards, and it's a little broader range, a little bit different because it's they're guardian angel cards. They're just really lovely. So give me a second here, and I'm gonna pick a card just for you to inspire your spark, to inspire change. I'm gonna set my intention as I'm doing it. I'm gonna ask the divine to move through me in a lovely way, so you'll get just the right message for this very moment. Compassion. Dearest one, be compassionate toward yourself. Surrender the self-criticism and fear that has you believing that you need to improve in order to be worthy. You are perfect just as you are. The only thing that needs to change is your negative perceptions. You will come to realize the jewel you are when you love and honor yourself as you are. You see? This beautiful card brings the whole conversation together. Compassion. How can you be compassionate with yourself? How can you allow love in? So then, therefore, compassion can come find you. I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks for joining me. God bless.